This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you for my TBC Live Broadcast, episode number 142. I'm at 142 today. Just want to let you all know that I will be doing two live broadcasts today. This is my first of two live broadcasts today. First one is held right now at 3 o'clock my time. Okay. Now, about 5.5 hours from now, I will be doing a second live broadcast. That'll be at 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time, my time. Now you have to check your own time zone, okay? All right. So you can Google that. That's very simple to do. Okay. All right. Now I first like to thank also Juzanne for being the first on our live broadcast today. And I know that I have two special ones watching me today. First, a little Kayla. How you doing, Kayla? I know you're watching me. It's great to see you right here locally. Hopefully I meet you soon. Okay, because she's adorable. I've seen pictures of her. She's adorable. And an incredible one, so dear to my heart, that watches me every single time I do a live broadcast. Okay, and she's just a few miles away. Okay, now, it's such an honor to have people here watching, because, we here at the doing live broadcasts, we're recognized by TBC admin as being the forefronters, the leaders, the actual people here in our TBC community, TBC Revolution. Thank you so much, Fiend, for coming, for being here today, brother. See, you made it on time today. That's wonderful, wonderful. And I know that, believe you have a live broadcast coming up soon yourself today. Okay. Want to thank all of you for being here, because I don't want to minimize that at any cost, because there's certain people that come here and support me every time, and I love all of you for being there for me. You know that it is so important that we make sure, and I've said this many times, that when we bring people into our community, that we make sure that we are educating them first and foremost properly. And one of the tools that I also always talk about, you hear me always talk about, is being a student of the blog. If you bring somebody into the TBC community, the Billion Coin community that is, and you do not introduce them to that blog, you have really did them a disservice. No doubt about it. They have to be a student. Not just read it every day, but study it every day. Because there are so many materials, so many great things in each and every blog. Just like the one, and now we haven't had any new blogs. I checked it today. We haven't had new blogs because I think they posted the one by Cynthia McKinney that I had on my live broadcast back on, I think my 139th broadcast, I believe it was. And that's a great one, and I'm sure everyone has watched that video, because it's very, very good, very, very good. I featured that on my live broadcast on 139, and I saw that TBC admin actually put that up there. That was great, great. Okay. Well, the thing I'm going to go over today is something that you are very familiar with, that some of you are very familiar with, and I want to talk a little bit about our fast start. Okay, our fast start. Our actual system of TBC. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do a screen share with you. So let's go there right now. And I've already gotten it up. I already got it up. Okay. Ready to go. All right. Oh, steps to a fast start in the TBC community. This is exactly what you walk people through when they come on board in our community. If you got a new person that you brought on personally, the first thing we always know, we do what? And see, sometimes I think we need to go over this from time to time. I've been over this before, but I think sometimes we need to do that, because you never know who's actually watching. Okay. Thank you, TBC Revolution, for being here. I see you made it. Thank you. The first thing we always do is give the free gift. Now, that free gift normally is at 25,000 cookies. Right now, until the 21st of this month, but we get a 500% bonus. So that makes that 25,000 cookies 125,000 cookies. Now that's worth a lot of TBC money, okay? All right. Then they complete their profile. Now, when they're doing their profile in their criminal cash back office, it is extremely important that they do fill every blank out. Don't leave any blank in your profile empty. I'm going to say that again. Do not leave any blank in your profile empty. If there's a blank that doesn't pertain to you, put NA non-applicable. NA non-applicable. Put that in there if it does not pertain to you. You're going to have 2 emails. You cannot use the same email. I have someone on my team that we got to get you got to get another email. And I'm going to tell you a great email, another great email if you're not using it as your first email. If you're using Gmail as your first email, another great one would be Proton. It's a company, it's an excellent email service out of Switzerland that is very, very secure. Okay, that works very well for the Billion Coin. So make Proton Mail your second email if you're not using your first email. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Musa. Thank you so much, sir. Again, make sure that you answer all the security questions. Now, I can't go and show you mine because of security reasons. I can't show you my profile, and no one should do that, by the way. You just got to know what's in there. You got to have a Facebook link. And I've had some people on my team that never had been on Facebook. I told you got to make a Facebook account. All right, and put the URL right up in the search bar when you make it. When you're on your Facebook, just copy and paste that and put it in your profile. You got to put those and put it in the right format that it says. You click on format, it tells you the right format right in that part when you're doing your profile. Same thing with your phone number. Got to have a phone number there. See, the reason is that our TBC admin got to know who you are, and they got to have a picture. If you can put a picture there, that's great. Okay? Just fill out every blank that pertains to you. If you have other pertain to, like if you got a Skype account, put your Skype there. If you got a WhatsApp account, put that there. Whatever it is, put that there. Okay? All right. All right. Okay. Well, see, in my opinion, let me tell you something. That send button test, if I'm right about it, that send button test is not even there now unless you pay your $10 admin fee. I would have probably switched these around. Pay that $10. I would have made $10 the 10% admin fee, which we're talking about here is the $10 Crinkle Cash back office annual fee. That also pays for your $10 lifetime fee for your wallet for a 2-for-1 deal. So that would I would have that to be the number 3. And then because that then opens up the other tabs. Once this showing paid under your account in your Crinkle Cash back office, it opened all the other tabs in your Crinkle Cash back office, which you can pass the send button test. Okay? Set up your new wallet at tbc009.net. Now, if you had an old wallet at tbc004.net, you know that site is no longer there. But if you had that at some point, then make sure you use the same login details as in your email, your password, and your secret question and answer. Make sure it's exact the same if it was in the old wallet as in the new tbc009.net. Okay? All right. Okay? You will notice that your TBC wallet will look a little different than the old wallet was. Okay? All right? Then you want to set up your YouTube broadcast. And some people, this is where, for some people, they get a little, I call them stage fright. They just get fearful appearing among the world through their computer. Remember, you're looking at yourself on a computer. It's just that other people can see you too. All right. And that's something we have to walk people through the process. Now, for my people, I walk them through it. I always tell them if they're not sitting right beside me and I can show them, they can always, I have done it twice in my videos on my live broadcast, particularly number 80 live broadcast, as I showed them exactly how to set it all up. That should include a 30-minute broadcast inside your Crinkle Cash back office. All right. That's all a part of setting it all up. Then do your broadcast. And one of the reasons that we do broadcast because that gets the word out about our Billion Coin opportunity. Okay. Now you purchase $100 crinkles. And let me make some clarity for some people that may not understand this. I've heard people say, well, you know, when someone purchases $100, it does not show as actual money in your wallet. I'm gonna tell you that is not true. I'm gonna tell you that's not true because I made a sale yesterday, and that's not true. Okay, it's not true. I know that for a fact. Okay, but you cannot get credit for it, total credit for it, until you actually verify it and get cookies. But it does show it does show up, believe it or not, it does show up in your wallet. I actually witnessed it in the person's wallet myself. All right. You want to get credit for it because whatever that's there going to be more than that in your wallet come in November when redemption comes, because guess what? Our coin is steadily gaining value. All right. So the money does show there what is that time, but you also got to verify it as under the cookies. So, okay. Complete the transaction verification at the buyer side of the Crinkle Cash back office. Have the seller prove it on that side. Okay. I've done plenty of those. It says select a broadcaster to become an important partner. Okay, now, you know, I'm not going to go through this whole thing here. I just want to make sure that you're walking people through this system. This is the system. This is the system that we walk every person that comes into our community through. Step by step by step. Don't leave any steps out. Because if you get all the way down to study the blog daily, guess what? You have done a very, very job. You've done a very, very good job with your new person in our community. And then most importantly, teach those people to teach their people the exact same thing. Teach those people to teach their people the same thing. Okay? Just walk them through. And like I said before up here, the only thing I would do different is I will make sure they pay that $10 admin fee first before they take the test. Because it's my understanding this test is not even available until that $10 fee is paid in your Crinkle Cash back office. That's what I personally witnessed. I mean, well, I didn't personally witness, but doing it for someone else, should I say. That was not even his walk. That test was not even there. It was just dashboard and your account, and I believe your profile. That's the only things that are only tabs that were there. I think this is just maybe it could have been a typo. I'm thinking this should have been here. Number 3, I've spoken about this before, but it's not a big deal. As long as we make sure this is taken care of, we're all good. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now that's what's important here. Now, let me come out. I don't think we got it. Let me go out of this a minute, because if I'm understanding, we don't have any new blogs, is my understanding. Let me see here. Nope, because that's this is one the other day here. This is, like I said, this was the one that I featured on my 139th Live Broadcast. This is a great one that everyone, I think, in TBC should listen to this lady here. She's very, very knowledgeable. Jeff Berwick was interviewing her. He's great too. Okay. Incredibly insightful. Y'all need to watch this if you haven't already done so. Okay. Now let me come out of this live broadcast. Let me go here. Let me see. Oh, I agree with you, Femi. He's a TBC Revolution. How do we reach him? I believe you watched that particular video. There were some links down the bottom on how to reach her, and she even says how to reach her in that video. So, so Femi, if you haven't watched it, watch that video. She has some links on how to reach her down the bottom. I believe she also have a Facebook group too. I mean, Facebook page, I believe. But she says as she goes, she gets a lot of people come to her, but she says she do answer every message. That's what she said. Oh, she will be great into our community. Great in our community. Okay. All right. All right. Does anyone got any questions about anything? Anything that comes to your mind? It could be fast start, could be anything regarding the Billion Coin that I can help you with. Anything at all that may come to your mind. We can talk. This is the time we can talk about it right now. I tell you what I'm gonna do too here. Femi, I would like. I'm gonna put my link here. I'm gonna put. Hold on just a minute, sir. Hold on just a minute. What I want to do is do something here. Hold on. Let me do something right here. A minute here. Hold on just one moment here. I want to let me get this right here. I would like for you to come on if you could, Femi, because join me on my live broadcast, because I want to say to everyone, Femi is an incredible, insightful guy from Nigeria, and I just want him to offer a few words on my live broadcast, if you would. I'm going to put the link into the chat area here. All right. Okay, I'm going to be right with you here in just a moment. Let me put it in the chat area. Okay, that's the link. If anybody want to come on and join me in this live broadcast, I would like to invite Femi, if you TBC Revolution, if you would come on, I appreciate it. Or Jules and either if both anybody would like to come on, that'd be great. Okay. All right, let me come out of this here and go back to where I should be. All right. All right. So I put my my link here. If y'all like to join me, it'd be great to have Femi. If you could just come on just a moment, like to you offer anything for us here. Okay, great. He said, give me a minute. He'll pop on in a minute. Because I really like, Femi is awesome. I'm telling you. He does incredible live broadcasts. Extremely insightful young man. He's awesome. Juzanne, if you like to do it too, you can do that too. Anyone that's here on the live broadcast, y'all want to pop in on the live broadcast, click that link. That will get you right there. Okay? It is awesome. Awesome. Musa, my brother, I believe you're out of I think you're out of Maryland, I believe. You're not originally from Maryland. I know you're originally from the continent of Africa. I don't know what country in Africa, but I know that I believe you said you was in live right my upper neighbor state, because I live in Virginia, and I believe you're right above me in Maryland, I believe, if I recall. Hope everybody's doing great out there. Anyone got any questions or anything? about anything regarding. Kim to Ivan, thank you so much for coming back and watching my live broadcast again from Uganda. A.T. Irene, she does a great live broadcast herself. You know, both of y'all from the same country in Africa, called Uganda. Okay, I'm just waiting on Femi to come in. You know, I would like to say that, you know, this is a great opportunity that we are in. I can't imagine, you know, I can't imagine anyone not want to be a part of this opportunity. You know, I sent down a lot of, I don't see Donald Gordon for him, or Christine Tagway from Canada, none of my Canadian people today. Maybe they're out busy, whatever. But it's great to have the people that's here as always. I know that one little one is always, like I say, always watching me. That's for sure. And my wonderful one in Tennessee is always watching. You know, I love the two of them so much. They support me. I never seen a 2-year support me like this in my life. I mean, she just said on. So speaking of my name, trying to say Tyrone, but she can't say Tyrone yet. So she said on, like cut the TV on, but she means my name. That's what she means. It's just incredible. So anyway, okay. Stu said she'd probably come on another time for sure. No problem. I'm just waiting for Femi, because I don't have much time, my brother. I got about, I think it looked like about 8 more minutes. Got to keep this thing at 30 minutes. So I'm just waiting on Femi to come on. He said just give him a minute, but I'm trying to wait on him because I just want him to offer his little words of wisdom here. Just waiting for him to pop on. Anyone got any questions at all? Kim to Ivan, do you have any questions from Uganda? Musa, do you have any questions? Any questions at all about anything? I'm here, and usually I can answer them. Okay. 9 times out of 10, I can answer most questions about the Billion Coin. I've learned a lot. I've learned an awful lot. An awful lot. Been in this thing about 1.5 years, and seemed like longer than that. With everything I've learned, and I only have thanks to admin for giving so much insightful information in our blog. You know, you hear me talk about that blog so much, and and by the way, you find that blog at blog.thebillioncoin.info. That's blog.thebillioncoin.info. That is the website to find the blog. Oh, there you go. Here's my brother Jimmy coming on. Oh, there
Hello,
he
Stephen.
Okay, I want to introduce somebody to you all. That I'm not talking about necessarily people on the chat. Some people that may be watching that's not on this actual chat. This young man here is a very, very insightful, one of the brightest people in our TBC community. A great leader. He's has his own Facebook group. Just been in online marketing for a long time. Very educated. I just love this guy, man. He's in Nigeria. Can't wait to see him when I get to Nigeria. And none other than the TB Revolution, Femi.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Well, let us. Can you offer me something? Just give me anything you got that can help our community. Anything comes to your mind.
Stephen, there's only one thing that comes to mind now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
I've watched Cynthia's videos,
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need someone like that. I don't know how we're going to do it. You know, after watching our video,
Mm-hmm.
I was tempted to go out guns blazing to just reach out to her. My intention is not to reach out to her and start talking about cryptocurrency or the billion coin.
Mm-hmm.
It's to, what she stands for. You know, it aligns with everything that we are doing.
Yes.
So I think, I don't know, maybe she should just check out the community, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's one thing I said I was going to talk to you. I don't know how. I don't want to just go in because I want to make sure I study how everything goes, and then probably just reach out to her and give her how far we've gone with what we are doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Well, as a part of her video, where she tells Jeff Berwick that she wants to learn more about cryptocurrency. She spoke about that. So, because
Yes.
she's in the process of wanting to learn more about it, and none other. I mean, I know that he can teach her a lot, awful lot, because he's a very expert in it. But she can also learn about us as well, because he doesn't know about TBC, nor does she. So, wouldn't it be great to have leaders like that in our community?
I think the best thing is for her to first learn the public coin.
Mm-hmm.
Let her, because if I'm going to approach her, you first need to know about Bitcoin,
Mm-hmm.
the history of Bitcoin, and what cryptocurrency is. You first need to be grounded to an extent. And
Mm-hmm.
then you now tell her that, okay, there's another version of cryptocurrency, not the public, but the private. That's where
Mm-hmm.
that's where we come into the picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
not,
she'll like
I
that.
think it will be a bit premature to just dump private cryptocurrency on her.
Yeah.
It takes a little more
Mhm. I like what you just said.
understanding.
Mm-hmm. I like the fact that
So
I think you're right about
yeah,
going, but she needs to learn the public side before she learned the private side. Although she's more private oriented.
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're right on
So
point there. Because can you imagine if we had someone like that in our community? What that would impact? What
wow,
impact that would have on admin? Oh my God! Woo!
wow.
My God, man, I'm telling you, this was a very powerful lady in our Congress in the United States. She challenged people right on the subcommittee, some of the well-known people years ago. They showed a video of her. I was watching another video of her on YouTube, and she was one of the senators was actually questioning her, and she said, "Sure." She said, "Sure, I would tell you everything you need to know, but I want to know more about you." That's what she said to the guy, a big
Is
time
it
senator. I want to know more about
was
you.
it
She challenges
was
them.
it Ronald
Yeah,
Rumsfeld or something?
Rumsfeld, yeah, uh-huh.
I watched. You see, I took today to watch her video,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also kind of like following her on Facebook. People are saying they want to make her the next president of the US.
Uh-huh.
This shows you that this is a gem. This is a gem
It's
that
a
can
gem.
push,
She's a gem.
yeah,
Yep.
that can
She's a gem.
push the idea of being able to survive as a sovereign being. That's all. It's not, to me, TBC is not always about the money. The
Right.
money, yes, will come. But the first thing is for you to learn that you are a sovereign being, and you have been trapped for so long. Now you need to free yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what, and then what the blog teaches you is how to free your brain. Because your brain has to be free.
Right. Right. And
When your brain
and this is
when your,
But isn't it amazing how what she says is in direct correlation with our TBC admin talks about?
Exactly. Power cells. What do we have? Broadcasters, me and you, with
we're actually
producer.
power cells. We are her power
We're
cells.
power cells. We're power cells.
We're exactly what she's talking about.
So I think we need to find people like this, not necessarily people that are, you know, she was in the White House, she was in Congress, so she's well known. Yes, it would be very nice to have her, you know, and explain what the group is doing. But we should also try to kind of like look for people that get it, that get the concept.
If we could have some people like that in our community, some great leaders with the backing they have, woo! My God. You know, I mean,
and we shouldn't wait.
Go ahead.
We shouldn't wait for the TBC admin to do this for us. This is what we should do ourselves.
You know one thing? Well, you and I need to talk more about that. Maybe we can put our brains together and see what we can do. You know?
Exactly. I'm for it. I'm totally for it.
Man, when I don't know what it is about this lady, just seemed to be so powerful, and she's so bright about not just what in the United States but worldwide on what the problems are.
And then I think they said she's in Bangladesh.
Yeah, she lives in Bangladesh now, and she says she feels more fear than she's ever felt in her life.
That means she will be able to go to the trenches. She'll be able to, you know, go to places other people won't want to go.
Right. She's been all over the world. She travels all over the world. I mean,
so Stephen, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that because you just made me think about a few things. I may even talk to Randy about this and see what his take on it, because I think that'd be you know what this could mean? That means taking our TBC to a whole nother level, to have somebody like that in our community.
Yes.
Because she talks about power cells. She don't realize that's what we are. Our broadcasters are the power cells she talks about.
We already have power cells everywhere all over the world.
I know. We're already doing what she talks about. We're already doing what she talks about.
We already have a power cell on the send button meeting on Mondays and on Tuesdays. That's a power cell. So
I tell you, man, you just brought up something that could. Oh man, this could take our this is the perfect timing when we got a new blockchain, new network, and everything. You know.
Yeah.
Bringing our numbers up, but we were back last year. This is perfect.
The best thing is to approach her, and you know, if we are going to talk, we should talk about cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technology and what it can do.
Yeah, because you and I both know we know cryptocurrency. We both know cryptocurrency, so that'd be excellent for that to educate her. Wow.
Move on to talk about what TBC is about, which is money, which is currency, cryptocurrency for the people.
And that's what she talks about. Taking government away, talk about the governance, not the government, the governance. See, she talks about governments being centralized. She said we need to be more decentralized, you know, where the people can bring the infrastructure of our communities up all over the world, you know.
So Stephen, thank you for bringing me on. I know you already passed your 30 minutes.
No. But one thing that I want to bring to your attention, Kiptu Ivan from Uganda, he said he did two of my broadcasts have been approved, but not given 500%. Why? He may have to do a help desk ticket, you know, or do what I did. I had a person that we had paid his $10 Cream Cash back office, and had not been, it took almost 2 weeks to get approved. And soon as I brought it up in the person's name, the next day it was approved. Because we know that admin is watching our videos. So if you say something, oh, and let me say this to Kim to Ivan. Kim to Ivan, if you are doing live broadcasts, mention in your live broadcast that you've done 2. If you recorded 2 of your live broadcasts and the broadcast rewards, and you did not get 500%. If you say that into actual broadcast, perhaps admin or one of their people in tech support would see it and would maybe make the correction in your Creamcast back office. Because I'm seeing that if you say certain things that's going on with you in your live broadcast, because they watch us, then they can go back and say, tech support, would you take care of this with this issue? So why don't you try that, Kim to Ivan? Okay, I'm reading here. How can I read the page? How can I read a page I'm seeing? And what I'm seeing is seen just like you do when you. I think you wondering how what I mean by how you study the blog. Oh, Lawrence Malecki. Lawrence Malecki is here. Hey, Lawrence. Sir, I put my link up there. I'm just going to take a few more minutes. I put my link up there for the Google Hangouts. Would you come on for a minute, just for a few minutes if you can, sir, if you're available to do so, just for a few minutes? Because I want to invite you on my live broadcast because you're so knowledgeable. Could you come on my live broadcast? I put the link up there. Could you just come on just for a few minutes because Femi is here with me before we end? Just offer a few moments with me. I appreciate it. I'm hoping he comes on, Femi. Femi and I was talking about Cynthia McKinney, actually, at some point down the road, approaching her about the Billion Coin, but actually going through, helping her. Oh, Gacy, he's coming on. He's coming on, Femi. Lawrence Malecki.
Good.
He's actually, Femi thinks it's a great idea. Imagine Lawrence, we can talk to Lawrence when he come on, because I'm sure Lawrence have watched the video too. So I'm just waiting for you to come on, Lawrence, because Lawrence is right up there. It's right on. It's in the chat right now. Let's scroll up to the chat. It's right there. It's already in the link is already in the chat. Just scroll up the chat. You'll see it. Hopefully he'll be here in just a moment. But Femi, you got a live broadcast today too, don't you?
In the next 20 minutes or 30 minutes? 20 minutes.
I thought so. Oh, he wants me to send him the link again. Let me go. Hold on just a minute, Femi. Hold on a minute. Let me get him the link again, because somehow he can't see it, I guess. Hold on just a moment. Okay, I'm gonna put it here again for you, Lawrence. Okay, there you go, Lawrence. It's there. Okay.
There's a way.
There's a way. Come on, he should be on any moment.
There's a way you tag people on Facebook. I was this close.
What's that?
To tagging her, and Cynthia. I was this close to tagging her.
Oh, really? Oh, you were that close?
Yeah, I was that close. I already tagged her and wrote a message. And I said, no, this approach looks a little bit premature.
That I'm just thinking about the best way to approach someone of that stature, because This lady is well known across the world, you know.
She's literally a public figure.
Yeah, she's extreme. When I say popular, I mean extremely popular. I mean, she was a big time federal official in our government. I mean, she challenged everybody. I mean, oh, man, she was like a beast in our federal government. She wasn't afraid of no man. I'm telling you, no man. She's strong woman. But I just think she'll be a strong force in our community. She can maybe offer some things that the admin may not even looked at, you know. But at the same time, if she came in our community, she was really, we got to still keep her and our TBC underneath the radar, you know.
Exactly. That's it's not. It doesn't have to be an all-out thing, and then we say, oh, she's part of us. No, she'll take the time, you know, to study. Probably she'll just take some time to study and then see how it's going. Well, if what she talks about aligns with what we do, she'll definitely come back and say, guys, this is it.
You know, I think a great thing for her to see is our blog and look at some of the videos that our admin has put up there on the blog, because some of those videos that's in our blog over the last months is direct correlation what she's been talking about.
Exactly.
Direct correlation. Man, this is great. You just got me thinking. Gosh. Man, do you realize the impact you have over people, man? I'm telling you, you got a strong impact, but it's a positive impact. Man, I know. I can't wait to meet you when we get over there and there. Man, we can sit down and talk about some great things, you know, some great ideas.
I can't wait to meet you too.
Man, I tell you, Brandon and I, we're gonna have a ball over there, man. We're not gonna want to leave. I know that. We're not gonna want to leave. I've been dying to get over to Africa all my life, you know. But it's been so great. The admin has granted that to me. I'm waiting for Lawrence to come on up because the link is right there.
Maybe he's not able to.
Lawrence, are you there?
Maybe okay. Well, let's meet on my live.
Oh, there he is. Here, he's coming on now.
All right.
I see him come. Let me give Lawrence an introduction. Let me give you an introduction, Lawrence. Ladies and gentlemen, this man here that's out of South Africa is one of the greatest leaders in this community. He is the leader in their community and throughout the continent of Africa, and has become well known all over the world. I call him the philosopher. The person, the thinker. If everybody know, I always talk about you need to be a thinker as a leader in the community. He's probably one of the number one. I call him the number one thinker. He always has something of worth to help someone, And so, without any further ado, let me introduce you to my man, Lawrence Malecki.
Hi, everyone. It's good to see all of you today. And thanks for this great opportunity from my brothers and sisters as well. And Femi, thanks again for joining you, and also thanking my brother Stephen for considering this moment as an important meeting for everyone, so that we can blend some ideas, because currently we are on the building phase of our TBC economy. We already have a TBC token. So earlier today we discussed about the difference between the Bitcoin and the Billion Coin. But now we are still different from the Bitcoin, though it's still the mother of all cryptocurrencies. And thank you for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Over to you, Brother Stephen. Yeah.
Yes. We were just. I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay. We have seen many testimonies about Bitcoin, which is good. We love that, and we still love that because it was a breakthrough for all mankind to realize the traps that we are all in. Okay. So, but it has lacked one thing. It did not eradicate poverty, but it has made many millionaires and billionaires, of course. But now the question is, are those millionaires and billionaires out of poverty? No, they're still trapped with those billions and millions. Mm-hmm. Now, when we follow the concept or the TBC system, wealth is already there, but now TBC, the approach is different because they are preparing us to be in a position of taking care of that wealth. You can't give a child $1 million if that child was never prepared for it. But the wealth is there already. And these children, they know that our parents are processing this wealth. So we know that TBC has something for us, but TBC is not going to release that up until each and every child in this community is prepared and ready to take control. Remember, I said control, not independence.
Right.
If you're independent, you are still under someone. If you are independent, you are still under someone. If you have a credit card, you are still controlled.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a bond to pay, you don't own a house. If you're still paying for a car installment, that car, it's still not yours. It belongs to someone.
That's right.
Yeah. So I won't take much, but somewhere I'll pause so that I can allow others to come in.
Oh my God! You see what I'm talking about? I love to hear him. I love to hear him. But let me just say this. Lawrence, you're just wonderful. The insight you give all of us, everything you said, you see how powerful that is? What he said, you hear what he's saying? The things that we think we own, we don't own until it's actually paid for. And then guess what? Even I'm taking a car for instance in the U.S. When we pay for the car, we're still paying taxes every year on that car. We're still paying insurance on that car. So we're still giving someone some money to operate that vehicle. So, but back to what we were talking about here. Lawrence, I want to just go over this a little bit before we end. Lawrence, I'm sure you probably saw Cynthia McKinney's video. I did that video on my 139th broadcast a few days ago, and I thought it was so powerful. And so I felt it was direct in correlation of what our admin talks about in our blog. So Femi thought of an idea, how could we reach out to someone that powerful, that someone of that stature? And what he said that made, his take was, and I'm in agreement with this because he was talking to Jeff Berwick about this in an interview. He was saying that maybe because she's interested in cryptocurrency, but he was saying that before we talk to her about TBC, maybe she needs to learn more about Bitcoin. Start with the beginning, like we learned, because we didn't know about TBC. We know about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, but we didn't know about TBC until it actually came out in March of 2016. So, what do you think about that? Just anything come to your mind about, say, a person of that stature? Because she was actually in part of our Congress, our federal government in the United States a few years back, and she was extremely powerful. Now she lives in Bangladesh, and she's traveled all over the world, but she has so much incredible, oh man, she's so powerful. She got so much knowledge. I mean, he was thinking that he said he was that close to reaching out to her. What do you think?
Yeah, as I'm listening, okay, we have picked up that some professors, senators, presidents, not all of them are clued up about what is currently taking place in the crypto world. Most of them, they ignored Bitcoin education or cryptocurrency education.
Okay.
And they didn't want to adapt into the change, because whether they like it or not, it's there already. And you can take out your country out of the crypto world, but you cannot take out the cryptocurrency out of your country. I don't know, it makes sense.
Yes. I got it.
So for the first time ever in South Africa, the current president, who is less than 6 months, has encouraged our people to engage themselves into Bitcoin.
Whoa, wow.
Because him and Donald Trump, they are nearly on the same mind or level of thinking. So we have a work to do here, because yes, in the end, when we conduct our trainings or presentations, we have to mention Bitcoin, because that is the best testimony we can give in order for one to understand Bitcoin. I mean, the Billion Coin.
Right.
Because if we don't understand the difference between the two, then we're going to burn our fingers, you know. So when we shared with brother Stephen, sometimes during the week, we did quite a number of live stream broadcasts. We were insisting on going back to the basics, meaning taking people through, meaning basics, up until where we are, and how did you reach here? So to answer brother Stephen on the question that he has asked, I would say yes, we can have all the knowledge or achievements that are under the sun, but with crypto world, Bitcoin and TBC, I'll mention those two because currently they are making a history, right?
Right.
So you'll ask yourself that these people are so knowledgeable, but why are they lacking the understanding in these two cryptocurrencies? The reason is one. They were never taught financial education from the formal school. That's where the problem is.
Okay.
From the leaders that I've trained from 2016, we have lawyers, we have magistrates, we have professors that have trained about Bitcoin and TBC. They are members. Now they are excelling. Yeah. So I think that's how I can answer your question, brother. I don't know if I didn't get it clear. I'm subject to correction.
Yes.
Yeah.
You heard that? Thanks. You heard that, Femi, right?
So to summarize it, let's go for it. It's not. We have nothing to lose. We have everything to gain. Let's go for it.
Yeah. I think we got some history with both, like you said, with Bitcoin and the Billion Coin. We got some history. History is being made as we speak. So I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna run it by I may do a Zoom call with or Facebook call with Randy and run it by him just to get his take on it. And I think Kim to Ivan was up there, but I think he left. But I know I'm running into I know it's time for your live broadcast, Femi. I don't want to go any further. I want to say to both of you all, it's been an honor. This is the first time I ever had people on my live broadcast. I've tried to get them on, but they just haven't come on yet. But y'all make my day. You know, thank you so much for both of you all for being here. I can't wait to get over there to meet you guys. I know the days is getting shorter. It's coming closer. We don't have a date yet. They haven't given us a date yet, but I'm letting you know the dates are getting closer and closer and closer. So yes, I cannot wait. Oh man, oh my God, it's been like a dream for me, guys. A dream to come to that country. I've been reading about countries in Africa all my life, and it's just that. I mean, all my life. Oh man, I've taken interest in this. I'm one of those kind of people who I want to learn other cultures. I want to go all over the world. This is the thing I want to do all my life, to travel. So I want to thank everybody for being here today on this live broadcast. Do y'all want to offer anything to say before we end?
As Cynthia said, I think she said something, that everything you've heard about Africa from the media, most of it has been fake news.
Fake news. So,
fake news. You come to Africa and then create your own impression of what you see.
That's right.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just to add something on that.
So thank you, thank you, Stephen.
Thank you.
Yeah, before we went to Papua New Guinea, there was this thing from other people that, you know, the aborigines or the indigenous people of Papua New Guinea, the dark people, they say, don't go there because those people are going to roast you. I said, at least let it be the best to be roasted by them. Then, as we were taking a tour with Michael Elu and other community members, so I was updating South Africa that where am I now? What are we doing? So we went to the island, one of the islands. So they were fishermen, meaning same indigenous people, but they were fishing, and at the same time, they were grilling their fish with fire. So I said I made a call to my people here in South Africa. I said, now we're in the island. I also see the same people, but these ones are fishing, and they're also grilling some fishes there. They said, no, that fire, they are preparing it for you to be grilled. I said, guys, look, now I don't understand you because I'm already here.
Oh my goodness.
Grilled from the airport. So it's better to be there, you know? Yeah. And I remember what Femi has just hinted, just to add something there while we're still at school. They say some students, they used to come from Department of Education. So they used to come and choose a number of children to go to United States. So one of them, when they came back, was relating what transpired in the United States, in New York, and some of the people in New York, our brothers, African Americans, they were asking, do you have streets in Africa? Do you have elephants? Are there any streets? Because some people believe that Africa is just a jungle. There are no lights.
Yeah.
So if you are not there, it's going to be a problem. And some of the people, they don't even Google these things. They don't even read about these things. Go there, explore, because please, in Papua New Guinea, they don't grill people. In Africa, elephants are kept in the game reserve. We do have streets and lights. So I was just adding that it's really interesting, but let them visit. Then when they go back, they will give the true explanation of the whole thing. Yeah,
I can't wait because I want to experience it myself. I want to see some of the poverty areas. That main reason I want to see some of the areas that's really, I know y'all know where they are, and in each country I know that people know where they are. I'm hoping we can we can be taken there just to see the people. I want to experience what they are experiencing, even if it's a short time, because that's something I can talk about to my live broadcast for days, months. So and also strategize on what we can do for them, most of all, you know. So I'm gonna get ready to end this live broadcast right now because I know we've been going for a while, but it's been one. I like to say this has been my best. This has been the best out of all so I've had since I've been doing live broadcasts, because I see what it feels like to have people on your live broadcast. Because you know, I'm just one person giving what I'm worth on this live broadcast, but when you got people there like you guys, y'all do these. By the way, for people who don't know, these men do some incredible live broadcasts. You know, I believe I think you was on one today, matter of fact. You were somewhere else, Lawrence, I believe.
I was next to Forgeville in another town, yes.
Right. You wasn't in your own hometown and stuff. You were somewhere else, like 40 minutes out, maybe?
The one with the lady, I was in my hometown. That's where I was born.
Oh.
And today's one, I was 41 minutes away from my hometown, yes.
Okay.
Because every day after the migration, I'm revisiting the places where we have built the communities, because there's quite a number of orphans. Others, they want to start broadcasting. So we are reinstating our community. Yeah. So I was in Forgeville. Yeah.
I see. It looks like Kim to Ivan, he's here, but he said his connection is breaking up. So I'm sorry, Kim to Ivan. He's in Uganda. So I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to go ahead and end this because we've been running. I'm way over. I don't want admin to stop I don't think they already stopped my broadcast, but I want to try to because they want us to broadcast. But one thing I know for sure, they watch us. I've said some things on my live broadcast. The next thing I know, it's taken care of. Like I had a person, I was saying earlier, I had a person that we had paid his $10 admin fee, his fee for his Cream Cash back office, and it had not registered with all his tabs almost over a week. And the minute I said something, do you know the very next day, it was all there. All his tabs are there. Which shows, and the same thing about Miss Cynthia McKinney. I put the link on my 139th broadcast. Next thing I know, it was up on the blog. So I know they're watching us. And don't be surprised that this actual live broadcast be on the blog. Don't be surprised. I'm telling y'all if it be a part of the blog. Watch I said I told you so. You know, y'all both been on the blog already. Y'all know what it's like, you know. Well, guys, and ladies that's here in the chat, and those that's watching me. I have some people that's watching me every day. It's been an honor to have all of you here. Thank you so much, Lawrence and Femi, for being here. I'm gonna be on your live broadcast any minute there, Femi, and let us all, the people on this chat, let's support Femi on his live broadcast because he does excellent live broadcasts. So I want to say bye to all of you all. Bye, Lawrence and
Okay.
Femi. I'll see you in a minute,
Yes,
Femi.
everyone.
Oh, and Kim too. Wait a minute. Let me stop just a minute. Kim too. Can you say
Okay,
something real
okay.
quick? He's there.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
How you doing? How you doing, sir?
Hi.
I think he's battling with the network.
Yeah, I think he's battling with a network. Kim too, your network is frozen. I don't mean to. I hate to just leave like this, but I have to leave because I'm way over my time. I will be back. I know that the time y'all ahead of me, like 6-7 hours ahead of me. So if it's too early in the morning for y'all to come back on my next live broadcast, is that I think mine is at 8:30. I believe I want to say it's about 6 or that may be a little early. That may y'all may be in bed by that time because it's like maybe 2 or 2:30 y'all time. But I do 2 live broadcasts on Saturday and Sunday. That's what I've been doing last maybe a week, month or so. And thank you so much for everyone on the chat again. Juzan, Musa, Musa, if you're in my next broadcast, because he lives in Maryland, only for him, he's in my same time zone. I'm not sure he's from Africa, but I'm not sure from what country in Africa. Okay, listen, it's been an honor. It's been great. Thank you all for being here, and I will see Femi in just a few minutes. Okay. Bye-bye, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.